Hello and welcome back to Career Mode. This is episode number 22, and it has been a little while since we did one of these. And I mean, the reason for not there being one last week is simple. Tuesday I missed the upload, and then I realized when looking back at the footage, there was absolutely nothing footage worthy. It would have been about 2 minutes long at best. Literally, we had a 1-0 win, a 0-0, and a 0-0. It was about, I think, yeah, it was that. And unfortunately, as well, what happened was the episode that went up 2 weeks ago, I forgot to save the game after that. So the loss to Everton didn't actually happen. So heading into this run defeated, but I believe the game against Everton just ended up being a 1-1 draw, so that's fine. And the game against Newcastle also remained a draw, and of course we're still going through in the FA Cup, I believe, is what we took Liverpool on in. So there we go. Not much to change there, but yes, we're taking on Leicester right now to start things off in the Capital One Cup. As you can see, we're right off the bat on the attack, and just running it in here. Kasani she finds hiatus, and it's near post OP, as always. Ah, yes. Lovely way to start things off. Just a few minutes in, hiatus, within the 3rd minute, has scored a goal already. And that is how you make a return in just a few moments. Right in the back of the net. Look at the power he puts into that shot. Fair play to him. 1-0. Lovely job. Moving forward here. Leicester were able to get in the attack a few minutes later. Albrighton looked for the cross in here. He would get it. And Kante would have a really good header. It'd come off the bar. He would try and get somewhere with it. And yeah, Fuchs just absolutely wasted the opportunity. Lanzini, meanwhile, would make a run. He'd find Heinemann. Heinemann lost the ball. hiatus took a shot. Great save by the ref. He tries to win the header. Can't get it. Luke Shaw runs out of absolutely nowhere. And he gets a goal. Really not sure how he managed to pull that off. But Luke Shaw, indeed, did score a goal. And just dumped himself face first. I'm 100% positive though this did take a deflection. Let's just have a look. Takes the shot. Yeah, that took a deflection. Significant deflection even. Yeah, quite a deflection. Yeah, let's just take it. Yep, definitely took a deflection there off where number 6 was. But there we go. That was 2-0, and well, that's even better, you know, more goals. And unfortunately, the game kind of just stopped there. Moving on now, 80th minute though. Luke Shaw makes this great run, pass into hiatus, despite one it could have taken his own shot for a second goal. It gets saved, it gets crossed back in. Unfortunately, we lost the ball and we weren't able to benefit from there. And well, that would bring about the end of the game. A 2-0 win and another round through in the Capital One Cup. I believe that was the 4th round we were able to get through. So good job there, and we were able to get the win when it mattered, moving forward in the Capital One Cup. But now it is time to move on. Time for the Premier League, and against Middlesbrough. Yes, one of our big rivals from the Championship, who we ended up beating by 12 points. Middlesbrough. It was very close between us and Middlesbrough last season, before the final few games of the season, when we utterly demolished them. But nevertheless, they were able to get up to the Prem, and I believe right now, I think they're in bottom. They're dead, stone dead last, so things are not looking that good for them. And this is the team we decided to go with against them. Kind of strongish team, because I did want to send a message to Middlesbrough in the fact that we were the best team last season, and we are going to be the best team out of the 3 that got promoted this season. However, that didn't get off to the best of starts. It gets crossed in to Stuart Downing and finds the post. Downing's there on the cheeky rebound for an easy tap-in. And yeah, within 5 minutes, Middlesbrough are leading. I didn't really know what to make here. Adamoah made a really nice cross in. Downing got unlucky with the header, but on the rebound, there was no one to stop him. And he was just so easily able to put down the back of the net. So, bad start, and it's 1-0 to them. Moving on now, Tom Kearney makes a nice run here. He finds Cabana. Cabana making a run into the box. Who finds Kearney again. Look at the angle he's standing at. Such an awkward angle for the goalkeeper. Smacks it in the net. A few minutes later, it's 1-1. And that is right a way to get back into the game. Cabana makes a really nice run there to get past those guys. Kearney just finds himself in the right space and is able despite having that defender press right up against him to pretty much just get it through his legs and in the back of the net. 1-1. Good job there. When I saw there was 1-1 after about 15 minutes, I realized, oh, this is going to be a close game. And I felt like it was going to get a high-scoring game after we gave away a penalty here from Edmilson Jr. Look at this. I mean, there's not really much you can say about it. You could say there's diving, because I don't really see a lot of malice in that. I just see him kind of falling over to the floor. Nevertheless, Jordan Rhodes stepped up, and Stekelenburg saves it. Gets the right angle. Stekelenburg there with a really good save, thankfully, and they would go on to waste the corner. Moving on, we get a corner of our own, and Paciencia would pop out of absolutely nowhere in that corner to get the lead, to get the goal to put us in the lead. Watch this now on the replay. He just shows up. He just... I don't even understand where he comes from. Just gets crossed in here. He's going to find Edmilson Jr., but he just appears suddenly behind Edmilson Jr., in between the gap of Edmilson Jr. and the defender. And, oh, it's a beautiful header to find the back of the net. I believe that was like his 4th goal for the club already. He's scoring goals. I don't know. I'll have to double check on that one. But anyway, moving on. Jordan Rhodes find Adamoah, who got a really good shot, but then Stuart Downing just wasted it on the rebound. Real good chance there to put him to get it equalised, but they just couldn't get it. And now look at this. Middlesbrough had an attack. Could have really got something going there with a counter-attack. Instead, they attack again. It hits the bar, thankfully, and we were able to clear it out, though not entirely. Gets played back in, but thankfully, I believe it was Daley Blind was able to clear it out. Last moment here on Nautovic wants to get something over Middlesbrough. He can't, loses the ball. Clayton going to play it back here. Williams back into him. Oh, Nautovic with a bicey, and he misses. It was offside anyway, and well, that would lead into the end of the game. So it's a 2-1 win over Middlesbrough. A very close game. Kind of started off just out of nowhere with goals everywhere, but then as the game kind of reached... after the corner even, or yeah, really heading into the second half, it kind of slowed down, and then we had a pretty big game there against Chelsea. Now this is kind of more of a derby match. Unfortunately, the game didn't show the lineup for some reason, which kind of sucked. Anyway, look at this here. Kasanklic makes a really good run, finds Christensen, who's just able to hold on to the ball. Silva once again kind of appearing out of nowhere, finds Paciencia, who's playing again. Look at that shot, right in the side netting. Now that is a goal. Right there is an incredible goal. The play to set it up, just finding the gaps. Silva left in so much space, able to find that pass into Paciencia. I don't know how he made it past the defenders, but look at how just expertly it's put into the corner. No way Courtois is getting to that. Right-footed shot. Look at the curve. Look at the curl it gets before it travels into the back of the net. Incredible. Beautifully done by Paciencia. We'd move on to the second half now. Willian makes a run here into Pal, and then back into Willian. Luke Shaw just kind of disappears in the middle of nowhere. It gets crossed in, headed out. Victor Moses shows up out of nowhere and gets it in the back of the net for an equalising goal. 1-1 there. Real unfortunate. You saw Denswell just slide, hoping to try and get the ball. And just, oh, that just did not go the way we wanted it to. So, there you go, you can see it again. Just on the rebound there. I don't know why, I don't know how he was unmarked, but that was the case, and he was just able to get that in the back of the net. And now we move on, 88th minute, right at the end of the game. We could hold on for a draw against Chelsea. Never mind, Diego Costa's on the ball. In the final moments, as if EA scripting was not present enough before in this series, Diego Costa somehow finds an absolute peach of a gap and smashes it into the back of the net. 2-1, and it's pointless saying anything after it. The game was over. Chelsea got the win, 2-1 over us. Oh, it was just awful to see Chelsea get the win like that. It was just, first to do as well as we did there, to hold on that 1-0, to hold on for 1-0, then for it to go to 1-1, and then to just in the 90th minute just to have that goal go in the back of the net. Utterly destroyed us. So there we go, that's technically our second loss of the season. What I'll do is later in the season in a game I know I can't win or something like that, I'll sim it and just cost the game. You can see the table though, the top 6 separated by 2 points. This could be a very interesting season in the Prem, but we'll see what's going to happen. Nevertheless, that's going to end this episode of Cream Out. Thank you guys for watching, take care guys, and ta-ra!